5 non-sleazy ways to grow your business on LinkedIn. That's what we're talking about today. Hello, everyone. LinkedIn is a great way to grow your business for many reasons, but most of us feel like we're a little sleazy if we're growing our business or salesy over there. So I'm glad you're here to join us today. If you're watching live, please hashtag live. And if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. We're going to talk about ways you can connect with your audience authentically and build relationships so you can grow your business. And I have one of my favorite marketing gals in the world on with me, Tracy Taylor, who is a marketing social media guru over at TNT Marketing. And I'm Tessa with Ashford Digital, marketing strategist. And we are here to bring you the 5 non-sleazy ways to grow your business. Yes. So first, we're going to start right off. I'm going to share something with you guys so you can walk through with us. We're going to keep it short, but we want to see that you're here. So comment, say hi so we know you're here, and definitely let us know if you're watching live so we can give you a little shout out. So 5 non-sleazy ways. So we're going to start with it as a networking tool. And I don't think you're seeing, okay, hold on. Let me make sure I can get this little guy up here with us. If it's going to cooperate, we'll see. Yes, it's going to cooperate. Right on. Okay.
Love it.
5 non-sleazy ways. So first is networking tool. And I know Tracy did a show for WEN, which is a women's entrepreneur network. And she covered a lot of things about LinkedIn and how you can use it for your business. So Tracy, the networking tool is one of the biggest ones you covered. So I'll let you run with that first.
Oh my goodness. So LinkedIn, as I like to call it for business owners, is a goldmine. So when you sit down and make your 10 dream contacts for this year for your business, most people want to go ask people, but did you know that you can use LinkedIn to make that connection yourself? And the great thing about it is that you can actually send them a personal message along with your invitation. And the reason that's so important is because when you build your LinkedIn account and you build your profile, one of the things that LinkedIn does, which most platforms do now, is they verify your email address. That is super important because your invitation and your personal message is going to go directly to that person's mailbox, but also at the top of their email box. So they're going to get your name, your company, and your private message. And I would say keep it short, keep it sweet, but say something that's going to want them, to definitely say, oh yeah, I want to be connected to that person. So think of it for networking as building your connections. Definitely build an all-star profile in order to have people connect with you. So in other words, your headline does not need to be CEO at said business. A good example, I'll give you mine. It says, I'm trying to think of exactly how I said it, but it's like social media management and digital marketing for business owners. And I was tying that with yours, Tessa. I was trying to say smart digital marketing, and blend profiles together.
Right. So you're saying who you help and how you in your title instead of just CEO or business development. That doesn't say anything.
No.
And it really, basically gets you right to the inbox, like you said, because they see the title and what your company name is. When you visit a profile, it'll send it over and say so-and-so visited. So you're changing it so it communicates. And the way it's going to not be sleazy, guys, is if it's something that helps others. So how we stay non-sleazy is by being helpful, offering valuable information. And so what we do is a service. And Tracy, you mentioned this just a couple minutes before we went live. Like selling, it's not selling, it's doing a service for people, right?
Selling is serving right now. And non-sleazy, think of your profile and think of your headline as your opportunity to mention 1 or 2 of your services or products / a solution. So for me, myself, it's digital marketing and social media management. Those are 2 things that most business owners are going to want to connect with me for. And I know when I did that and I changed my headline, my connections, my profile views, all those things have gone up. So it will make you stand out.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that it's also about the benefit, because people don't buy because they want digital marketing. Nobody really
Mhm.
wants digital marketing.
No,
Nobody
come on.
does, but they need it if they're going to get to their end goal, which is like accomplishing, business growth of some sort. So if you can tie in results or how you help people, and of course, I know a lot of people are on the fence about like how you say that without guaranteeing people results. There's lots of ways. If you need help with how to creatively put that, it's like a blend of the two. And then when people see it, then they're going to want to connect with you. And that's the networking tool, is building your base. And I know a lot of you out there who are watching right now know me because of LinkedIn. So the majority of the people that I've met in my whole entire life for my business have been on LinkedIn. In fact, in Hawaii, that's all that I did, because there was no it was harder to meet people in a tiny little island than it would be anywhere else. So when you're doing that, maybe even ask for people to meet with you to do a conversation, because if you come from a giver's gain type perspective, I'm saying, hey, I want to be the best for my whole group, my whole network. So if I know you, I can help you find the right people. Then I can do a call. Again, I'm not doing anything salesy on my call at all, except for getting to know them and possibly not even talking about myself.
Right.
So if you have been on a phone call with me, probably we never even talked about what I did. We only talked about you.
Right. Well, and that's true, because we come from, even though, yes, we have a business and yes, we want to offer our services to folks that need them, but our number one thing is serving. We want to serve the people in our networks. And so how do we do that? We learn about you so that we can help you find those connections. Because how cool is it if somebody says, my dream connection for this quarter is XYZ? The very first thing that I do on the phone with somebody, or even a Zoom call, and you'll watch me because I kind of turn my head over here, I have another screen. I will pull up LinkedIn and tell them, hold on 1 second. And I will type that person's name in. I'll go to the advanced search bar and I'll find them. And then if we are already a connection, I can introduce this person through LinkedIn. There's an introduction tab.
Yep.
And I'm like, bam, you're done. And they don't know what to do with it, because all of a sudden they have their dream connection. I'm like, and if they know me really well, it's a double bonus, because they and you get that message in your inbox and in your email. So while we're on the phone, that person could hit, yes, I want to be connected to them. And they just have their dream person.
Right. And it's all about, I think that's some of the connections I've made, and never even I never got any, commission or anything. I connected at a hotel with people, a hotel owner with people who wanted to invest. It was over $1 million worth of a connection, just from saying, hey, I don't know you, but hey, it sounds like this might be a good fit. I know this guy and he's looking for an opportunity. Boom, $1 million. And it wasn't something that I did on my, I just heard the needs between two people.
Right.
So being a network tool and resource for your base, and then coming at it when you are talking to people, your messaging saying, and we're going to cover it in just a second too, but your messaging actually saying that you want to help people find those connections in your network and get their businesses growth going. Doesn't matter what you do. You could be a real estate agent. You could be, eyelash stylist. Whatever you do, right? You can
Health
still
and
grow
fitness,
right? So you can still grow your network. So the next one, and we'll probably have more tools for you guys. Like there's great templates for what to say or how to say it in a good way. How close to send messages, so you're not seeming extra salesy. Right.
Spammy, don't spam.
Right. No spam. And I'm talking about ways to do this without spending extra money on the messages. So you don't have to buy messages if you do it right. And I have a training program for you guys that's free for networking. And I'll definitely get that over if you want the training. Just hashtag training on this post, and I'll send over the whole little outline on how to do what we call, I'm changing the name of it. It's not social selling. It used to be, and that sounds very sleazy. So it's not social selling anymore. It's social networking. Revised. Right. So number 2 way to not be sleazy and grow your business on LinkedIn is to use it as a publishing platform.
Yes.
For sure. So if you are not publishing articles, I know Tracy, you put out a lot of blogs. I sure know I do for a lot of my clients. Like we do up to 4 a month for most clients, just to keep them SEO wise. You're putting it over on your blog. Why not put it over on LinkedIn too? There's no there. Right. And there's no duplicate content issues with putting it over on LinkedIn. So do it. And I would say even put it over on Medium too, if you're like, and then you can say where the source was. But so publish it out to LinkedIn for sure. And that just puts it on your profile so people can see, and it's letting your base know. And so Tracy, do you do the publishing right now for a lot of your clients?
I do for a lot of my clients, especially when they're service-based and they already publish their own blog. So I basically just transfer it over from their blog to LinkedIn to the articles, and on their social profiles too. Like I share the link back to their website so they get those website visits. So it's super important for people to do that. I mean, especially in the dynamic with social. So we want like 60, 40, 70, 30%, which is the bigger number is not anything to do with your business. We want people to like, share, and comment and have the social branding part of it. So when you do publish really amazing content, we want to use it in as many places as possible because people need on average like 8 to 10 hits, to connect with you. And on social media, think about it. They need up to 30.
I think that's true.
I mean, it's insane the amount. I mean, if you're just doing so think about it like this. Here's a great way to look at it. So if you publish a blog, we share the link on Facebook, then we publish an article on LinkedIn, and then you may go to Twitter and share your link as well. You're trying to basically be like Coca-Cola without their millions of dollars. And you can do that for yourself. You just have to reuse your current information. And there is nothing wrong with that. It's fantastic. You will catch different people on different platforms at different times. And I have a lot of people, they say, oh, share it at the same time. No, I don't want to do that because I don't want somebody like me, because I do it all day long. I don't want to go on my phone from Facebook to Instagram or Facebook to LinkedIn and see you. I'm going to forget about you. So if I see it on Facebook in the morning and LinkedIn in the evening, and maybe later at night, I see it on Instagram or something, that means you've popped in my feed 3 times today. And it's been at 3 different times and you never know where I'm at mentally. So I'm going to remember you, or I'm going to say, oh, I need to message them, or I'm going to like and share and help your algorithms. So definitely do that. And think of social platforms like the news. People tune in at different times. So you need to make sure that you're publishing at different times. And it's not just Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. It's 24/7.
It is. I think the other thing you can do, we're going to just dabble on this, is the slide shares in LinkedIn. So LinkedIn has a slide share tool. I do have a client of mine, Kelly McCauley. She does LinkedIn videos for HR, for CEOs. And it's great because it has side little text on it. So you can actually animate, topics that are really, really helpful. So you can bring in video, you could do articles, you could do slide shares. There's tons that you can do over on LinkedIn. Just one piece of content can be in those 3 different forms. So definitely do that because it's going to grow your business. It's exposure and thought leadership. Absolutely. Thought leadership is key. So let's go on. We're going to talk about reputation management as something that we could really use in LinkedIn. Oh my gosh, I'm getting used to a new mouse. So bear with me. It zooms in, zooms out. It's a very entertaining.
I have 2 mouses on my mouse pad and I keep hitting the wrong one. So my one screen's doing this and the other screen isn't moving that I need it to move.
Yep. I'm like, wow, this is entertaining. Okay. New technology. I can do this. So online reputation management, another way to grow your business is to get people to, well, first of all, if you have someone that says something really sweet about you, when you're talking to them, thanks so much for going that extra mile. You can ask if you can send them a link to leave a LinkedIn review, basically. So you can solicit it right from the platform, Tracy. You just ask for a recommendation and find that person. Obviously, if you're not already connected, you should be connected.
Yeah, you definitely should.
And
Absolutely.
then ask them for a recommendation. They may not do the recommendation, they may just endorse you, but if you're driving people back and saying, I do want to have that information over there, it makes a big difference for people to see and that it's current, right? So I have ones, if you guys go over to mine, I just got one this year, but prior to that, it was pretty far behind because I forgot to ask. If we don't ask, no one's going to leave it for us, right?
Yeah, you definitely want to.
So find a way to kind of like, if somebody's saying something nice, just slip it in, say, can you go leave a review? They could leave a review anywhere. It's going to be helpful for you. Google, Facebook, anywhere, and then get you exposure. But if you do it in LinkedIn, it helps to just elevate your business profile. So when people are seeing you or browsing around, like you visited their profile, now they're going to take you a little bit more seriously.
Right.
And on that note, if you have projects, so it's another way to do the online management. If you have projects that you did, like I have web designs, maybe a before and after shot. If I upload it to LinkedIn, it shows, I have one in my LinkedIn. If you guys look at it right now, it's 200 tasks that we could do as a business for people to help delegate out their painful tasks, right? So I put that up. It's a PDF and people can download it. I've had tons of people come back to me and say, I saw your PDF. I'm really interested. I need to, get stuff off my plate. So you can put things up there like your project images. You can put PDFs or video links. You can put all kinds of things in there. Just use the space that LinkedIn gives you.
It's kind of, you can look at it this way too. And I talk to some people, and I shouldn't even admit this, but I'm going to, and it's public, and we're going to say it anyway. So as a marketing business owner and a marketing agency, I ran the first year of my business with no website.
I know.
So I absolutely, fun facts about Tracy.
Me too, though. I did the same thing. We laughed about it when we figured it out.
Yes, I gained clients and business and built my reputation. Guys, seriously, I did it on LinkedIn. I did it on Facebook. And I had conversations, I think in the last 3 weeks. I don't even know. Time's running together. It might have been 6 weeks ago. Don't hold me accountable for 3 or 6 weeks. But do you know the biggest compliment I get and why I get clients? They say, I watched you online for years. They don't go to my website necessarily, but they do go to LinkedIn and they watch me online. And here's what they tell me. If you come up in my feed as much as you do, I want you to do that for my business. And that's all I need to know.
Right.
Okay. Sold.
It
works. So LinkedIn is almost like a second website if you treat it right. It has pages upon pages upon pages upon pages in there. You have to use it correctly. Right. Don't leave a single tab unturned. Don't leave it blank. Put everything in there. And if you're networking, maybe you're in right now everything's online. I don't want to say an online network. I'm like, when you go to your networking
or something like that.
Literally take the time and go around the room or the Zoom room or the group or whatever. Go give each person in that networking group a positive online review on LinkedIn. If you've already done LinkedIn, give them a recommendation or endorse them for a skill. Go to Facebook and they will return the favor. You don't even have to ask. But if you don't, maybe you haven't used their service. Okay, that's fine. Give them a character review.
Yeah.
Because people want to know their character. I can call so-and-so anytime they answer my calls or they answer my messages. That's part of your reputation. You're building your business and your personal brand, which is all tied in together online. And that's where it's at right now. And we're only going to get more online. Trust me, after this COVID thing, and now we don't have Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 in the office. Now we're 24/7, whether we want to be or not. Right. But that's not a bad thing. You can triple your business in the next 12 months if you do all these things and do it correctly. And who doesn't want to triple their business with really not a whole lot of extra additional effort?
Right. So that brings us to number 4, which is the lead part. So driving conversions and generating leads. Okay. So this isn't salesy. This isn't sleazy. You have to tell people how to find you and how to use your services. That's just part of it. I mean, it's they expect it. If they couldn't find your contact information and you're posting a whole bunch, they're going to get frustrated rather than, be happy that you're not being salesy. So at least include a way for them to get into your list. Okay. And it can be done in the most benign and pleasant and, giving way, where you're just giving information. Like we have the LinkedIn class where you can go and learn all you can about LinkedIn. Like that's an offering that we have that we're making as a free offering because we want you to be successful on LinkedIn. So it's a lead loss, loss leader, right? So it's just basically I'm giving it because I want to be able to build a relationship. Like driving leads and generating leads and driving conversions doesn't have to feel yucky if you're doing it right and you're getting tremendous value. So figure out what it is. And even if it is just hashtag me for more information. You have to keep track of your comments though. If you're going to do that, you have to go back and actually look.
I love this. I love number 4 here, guys. I love it. So there's actually another way, and you can generate leads and drive conversions 3 ways for free within your LinkedIn profile. And that's listed under your website. So under your contact information, it gives you the opportunity to put your website 3 times. The most common mistake anybody ever makes is they put my company website, my company website, my company website. Stop. Please don't do it. Give yourself 40% more traffic by doing it another way. Go in there, list the page of your website that you want them to go to, and in the select other. So for me, I will say social media management is the first tab. Then the second one is whatever it may say website design. I can't remember what's in there because Tessa and I crisscross leads all the time. So it will still say tntmarketing.guru, but instead of my company website, it says website design. These are SEO tips that are absolutely free. And then the third website link will be my thing, and it will say free marketing session or free brainstorming session, because as soon as you click on that and go to my website, there's a button that says click your free consultation. That's 3 different services that I offer, and it's all within my profile, and then it helps you come up online.
Perfect.
You can do it. It's so easy. It's the best thing ever. I love it.
Well, this is so entertaining. Like my mouse is gone. I cannot get my mouse back. It's like off the screen and who knows where it
Why
went.
wouldn't the technology girl have a technology issue? It is fine.
I don't know how I'm going to get out of the screen. So number 5 is to hire new people.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. It's all right. Let's do it.
Yeah, so we just won't be able to look at it, and I can't take it off the screen, so we're just going to deal with it. So finding the right people for your business is really, LinkedIn's huge for, I'd say, recruiters. I don't want to say headhunters, but you can really find people that are a good match. There's an advanced version of LinkedIn. You don't have to pay for the advanced version. I use the Sales Navigator personally, which also there's a job recruiting version of it too. So it just depends on what you're looking for. Yeah. You can get down to like exactly who you're looking for. Whether
it's amazing.
It's unbelievable. Like I want a graphic designer who's within 5 miles of where I am. I don't know.
It's insane how much you can actually, and I'm pulling up something because I was going to try to screenshot it so I could put it.
I was going to say, if you can screenshot, I don't know if I can actually undo.
No, I'll put it in the comments.
Good.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to do it with them.
We are stuck in screen share.
It's frozen. It's okay.
Yeah. So, but the hiring, so Tracy's going to put something in the a screenshot in the chat, but find the people. Now, how is this beneficial to your business growing? Well, you can't scale if you don't have team members. So you can't grow. Even if you got the leads, you're most likely going to be in a pinch if you can't support the business. So finding the right people can help you grow. And that's just about, connecting, same process, right? Finding out if someone's a good fit, if they're looking for work, testing them out. So
their recommendations.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to interview them, you may not. That's when I was in a company, we used to do the hiring part. We would literally take applications. One of us would sort and go look at Facebook stuff. The other one would look and go look at LinkedIn. And typically I was the LinkedIn profile person. And if I want to know how good they are, because Because really, when you hire, you're trying to duplicate yourself.
Right.
And you have to know if they're good, about that and what they're doing and what's going on. So absolutely use it.
Use it. Well, we just wanted to pop in and give you these tips. I know we're trying to keep it to right on time. And so I'm going to go ahead. Well, if you guys have any questions about LinkedIn or you want that training, again, #training, so that we can get the LinkedIn training into your inbox for you. And I'm not even asking for an email. So if you just want to do through Messenger, I will give you the training. You don't have to submit your email because I love you guys.
Yes.
But it would be very much appreciated if you give us some thumbs up and some likes and follow us on our different channels. We would definitely take an exchange for the free program.
Right.
And
we'll trade.
Exactly. And we will see you guys. We're here every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And so we'll see you back. If you want reminders or have questions, there's 2 links in our post. One is to get a reminder. We'll let you know before we go live so you can ask questions on the live. We do happy to answer questions live. Or if you have questions you don't want them to be necessarily, you don't want to be live with us, we can answer the questions offline. Hi, Rita. Good to have you.
Yeah, okay. Rita wants the LinkedIn training. I knew that was coming. So.
I will get you the LinkedIn training for sure. Hi, JD. Good to have you here. Oh, the links on the description don't work. We're going to put them in the chat then. That's interesting.
We have to do that.
Yeah, we'll definitely get them. I know that Facebook's being a little bit picky, but you're over on YouTube, so I'm curious. But we'll figure it out. I will connect with you. Just direct message me.
Yes, we definitely will do
that up. And thank you all so much for being here. And we will see you guys next week.
Yep. See you next week. Have a great rest of your week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't even know if I can stop our share. So I might have to just shut down the computer. So bye, everyone. I'm like literally going.
Yep,
Really
going. That's a little silly. Yes.
Where? Oh my gosh, guys. It's still going. Sorry. We had my mouse stuck and just great bloopers. So thank you guys so much for being with us. I am going to actually end the broadcast now, but since you're here, if you're still with me, let's go ahead and finish this sucker out. Have a great day, guys. Have a blessed week.